The curve with the equation y equals x cubed plus 2x squared minus 7x plus 2 passes through the point A, negative 2, 16. We want to find the equation of the tangent to the curve at the point A. So we've already got the coordinates of A. What we need is the gradient, and so we need the gradient function. So we're going to differentiate. So dy dx is going to be 3x squared, add 4x, take away 7, and then we want dy dx given that x is equal to negative 2. And so negative 2 squared is 4, 3 times 4 is 12, and take away 8, take away 7, gives us negative 3. So the gradient's negative 3 and it goes through this point. So I can now use y minus y1 equals m x minus x1, and so y take away 16 is going to be negative 3, x take away negative 2, which becomes plus 2. So y take away 16 is negative 3x take 6, and then y would be negative 3x plus 10. And now we want the coordinates of the point where the tangent meets the curve again. So in other words, what we're doing here is finding where this intersects this. So we're solving an equation, simultaneous equations, with a linear and a cubic. So we've got y is equal to x cubed plus 2x squared minus 7x plus 2, and y equals negative 3x plus 10. So we've got to solve those simultaneously. Well, they both say y equals, so we can set that up easily as x cubed plus 2x squared minus 7x plus 2 is negative 3x plus 10. And so we've got x cubed plus 2x squared minus 4x, if we add 3x to both sides, take away 8 is equal to 0. So that's what we want to solve. And we've got a cubic here, and we need to factorize it. I'm just going to underline that because that's an important part of the solution. So I'm going to let f of x be x cubed plus 2x squared minus 4x minus 8. And so we need to look for 1, 0 of this if we can find it. And actually I think that just looking at it, f of 2 is going to work. But of course you can do a search pattern, and remember it's only worth searching for things that are factors of 8. So that would be 8. That'll be 8, that'll be 8, and that'll be 8, and that's equal to 0. So we know that x minus 2 is a factor. So we can say that f of x is x minus 2, and then a quadratic. And since we want x cubed here, we've got to start with x squared. And since we want minus 8 at this end, and we have minus 2, we've got to have a plus 4 there. And we don't know what the middle is. But we can do that by comparing coefficients. So if we look at the x squareds, we've got 2x squared in the original f of x. And what would give us x squared from here? Well, we have minus 2x squareds from there. And then we'll get ax squareds from there. And that gives me that a must be equal to 4. So we have x minus 2, x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. And that's x minus 2. And you shouldn't take too long to spot that this one is x plus 2 all squared. And therefore we get x is equal to 2 or negative 2. Now let's just think about what we wanted. The coordinates of the point where the tangent meets the curve again. Well, the negative 2 was our point A where we had the tangent. So the 2 is the one we want. So we have 2, and we could perhaps use the linear equation to find the corresponding y value. So negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, add 10 is 4. So the other point we want is 2, 4.